Hello and welcome to Hot Takes with Chase, the show with hot takes and a lot of mistakes. Today,
Oh, bars.
yeah, look at that, it rhymed. I'm so good. Welcome to the second episode of Hot Takes with Chase. Yay. Hooray. There's another one. Today I'm here with Zach, Tyler, and Paco. Say hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Nice. Good job.
Thanks.
You're welcome. This is beautiful. Even better than the first one.
Oh yeah.
It's going so much better. So, as you know, on this show, we talk about some hot takes, and we give hot takes. When we'll
Yeah.
do whatever it takes to take on those hot
Stop.
takes.
No more rapping.
Yeah.
You need
Drop
time to
some
go to sleep.
fire bars.
Oh,
No.
you're gonna say some shit that doesn't rhyme again.
No, I'm not. I'm ending that bit there. If it was a bit, it was more like a.
Sounds like some shit that happened in middle school, where these kids would try and challenge each other to freaking rap.
But rap battles? How did those go out?
They would literally be in the middle of computer class, and it would always just be these two white kids in the corner, and it would just not make sense at all.
Of course.
Skin tone, chicken bone, leave me alone. Is that what they did? like, explain what do these rap battles like consist of?
What did they
And
entail?
What do they entail?
They would give them a single word to try and rhyme with, like dog, right?
Frog.
And that's exactly how it go. They'd be like, "Oh, that's my dog. He is a frog. I see a lot of fog. Oh shit!" And they would just go on, and everyone would just be like,
Oh shit,
"This is so garbage."
Pog.
You know what was good though? You know what was good?
What was good?
Remember the locker rooms in 9th grade, Zach, where
God.
people would start banging on like the lockers and
Yes,
the floor,
yeah.
and we would make some fire ass beats up in there, bro. We were cooking it up in the studio back then. I will
It
not
was.
This fire.
It was.
Drop it.
And then there's be like roaches and shit that come out the fucking lockers.
Yep.
Remember that one day?
That happened in my school.
No.
And there's also that day where the kid took out the axe spray. Oh, he literally started running around the whole entire fucking locker room being like, "Damn, you shit stink!" And he would spray the whole fucking can. Literally ran around with the whole can and sprayed the whole can. It smelled for like 4 days.
And that did happen.
And he got taken to the coach's office. Coach is like, "You can't do that. There's asthma kids in here."
That's my kids.
Fucking, it was so funny. He's like, "Damn, you shit titty, you stank."
What do y'all think of hamburgers?
We're
No,
actually going with this take.
I
Yes,
think-
we're going with this
I-
take, Paco.
We're going back to the whole argument. Why they call it hamburgers?
Because it was
What's
from
argument?
Hamburg,
Ham.
remember?
Yeah,
It's from
I know.
like a Germany.
I don't know, we've
city
already
called
discussed
Hamburg.
this,
Yes, but that was in like a live stream I did. This is Hot Takes with Chase. This is totally different.
there's no other hot takes about freaking hamburgers. They're delicious.
No, but like, well, how do you like your hamburger? What's the best place to get
Cooked.
hamburgers?
I
Cooked? You like them raw, just raw meat, just straight raw meat, just you know,
I put bread on cow.
put bread on cow and just eat the cow.
Consume.
So,
They
dude,
make hamburgers in Minecraft. Because it's 2 bread and beef.
I guess so.
Hamburger.
I guess.
5 health points. You know what I mean?
That'd be all. Actually, that would be stupid.
5 health points, more like 5 food.
Like hunger bars. Yeah, that's
Hunger
what I mean.
bars, not
No,
health
that
what I
would be
mean.
stupid.
That's what I mean. Why?
Because bread is 2.5 each. That's already 5, and steak is 4. It should be 9 health and 9 hunger. It should be a full
God.
meal.
Damn.
Fill you up no matter what.
America.
The full health, the full hunger bar.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Paco, you're new to this show.
Yes.
Yes, you are. This is Paco. He is new. Say hello, Paco.
Hello.
Hello, nice. Paco, tell
Dude,
us.
I know that guy.
Tell us a little about yourself. Well, as much as you want to. You don't have to go too in depth.
All the way in depth.
No,
Life
Yeah,
story.
you gotta mention
Paco.
Paco Tuesday. Paco Tuesday.
All the way in depth.
I don't go all the way in depth because I don't want. You know.
Yeah, tell us your address.
Your credit card number.
Social security number. Too.
Let's see.
Who just dropped a coin?
That was me.
We're pulling out your credit card.
That's his whole entire information.
did.
Like, that's done.
You pulled out your credit
That's
card.
his
Let's go.
introduction.
My name is Paco.
No way.
I met these three like a month and a half to 2 months ago, and I usually play with them every day except for on Tuesdays.
Paco Tuesdays.
That's when he gets kidnapped by a group of Destiny 2 fiends and is held against his will to play the game for 8 hours minimum.
Fucking Tyler was telling me yesterday that you Chase were complaining about, man, they take Paco every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, man, you're gone.
And then me and Zach are like, Paco Tuesday.
Yes, Pacos.
Yes. Paco,
And
if
then-
you opened a
and
taco
then-
shop, would it be called Paco's Tacos?
I get asked this question all
You
the
do?
time. Yes.
Why?
feel like
That's
there
a
needs to be
stupid
a third
question.
word.
I don't know why
dumb.
that I do.
Give people.
Paco Taco.
I know, but like, I don't care if it rhymes. It sounds stupid. I thought I'd be the first one ever, but
No.
dang, some people are really dumb.
That was all the time.
Can you make it in Morocco? The shop in Morocco, so it's Morocco's.
Paco's Tacos in Morocco.
Yeah,
That's a first.
Paco's Tacos in Morocco. That's what I'm saying.
that's like branding right there, man.
Since I don't really have any hot takes off the top of my head, let's look at some hot takes.
Starts googling.
I'm actually googling hot takes.
Smart play.
Are ghosts real?
Depends on who you ask.
That is true.
I don't know.
I think I don't know about. I think demons are real. You know,
I don't know about that. I
demons.
don't believe in shit like that.
You don't.
No.
It's one of those things where it's
I like to keep my
superstition
peace of
until it's
mind.
proved.
Mhm. Like, I guess so, but like I've never been to I've never seen it happen. Like I feel like I've seen stuff, like weird stuff, and can't explain it. But I guess I've seen stuff out of the
No,
corner of my
no,
eye.
no.
or-
See, now if you were to ask me, fucking aliens are real, I'll say yes.
Are aliens real? Do you think so?
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
Are we alone in the universe? Anyone else have any takes
Nope,
on that?
no way, bro.
Nah,
No,
No.
no,
You guys agree that aliens are real?
no.
somewhere.
I believe aliens are real, but not to the extent we think they are. Like, there may be life on other planets, but there's no way to tell if they're as evolved. We're not super evolved, but there's no way to tell. Like, there could be another animal somehow, or a sort of bacteria that can count as an alien.
Yeah.
They've already confirmed that aliens are real.
Like what kind of aliens are you talking about, though?
Like, not from Earth aliens.
No, but
they already
like
confirmed.
Microorganisms.
microorganisms
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yes, that's definitely real. That's confirmed. There's definitely microorganisms.
I just have a feeling that, somewhere far, 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 far off, there's a high likelihood that some other species that's as evolved as us, if not more evolved, exists.
Yeah.
Because there's so many, because the solar system's infinite, and then we are fucking just a tiny little speck in it, and there's so many other fucking galaxies and shit that are just like ours, and solar systems that are just like ours. So what's to say there's not a planet that's almost identical to Earth out there?
You believe in that whole multiverse shit?
I do.
You do?
I believe in it because
Spider-Verse.
it sounds cool.
Believe in it because it sounds
It's
cool.
Sounds cool.
It's basically like where I could be on Earth too, right? And I could be a totally different person.
Yeah,
It's just so dumb. I don't know. I don't get that.
but it sounds
I don't-
cool.
It sounds cool.
But that's cool. Why wouldn't you want that to be real? But I don't know
I
what
mean,
you
fair
would.
enough.
I don't know how you could prove that.
You can't.
I think like not Isaac Newton, but like, what's that dude's name? The dude in the wheelchair. Stephen Hawking.
Hawking.
Thank you. Stephen Hawking, the dude in the wheelchair.
Wow.
Stephen Hawking. I believe he did some stuff about what's it called? What's it called? I think it was like string theory or something like that. Was that him? I don't think that was him though. But someone did something about string theory, and that's multiverse stuff.
Yes.
Yes. That's all I have to say about that, Zach. Yes.
Yes.
Someone did it.
Someone, yeah.
Who?
I don't know. It's all wild.
Someone.
I don't
did
know,
what?
Google it.
Just like someone sitting on a toilet right now, taking a fat dumpy. I mean, someone did it.
I guess so.
You don't know that.
I know that for a fact
Yeah,
that
there's
someone's
definitely-
taking a shit right now.
It's weird. No, it's weird. Other people have lives, you know.
Yeah.
Like no. This is
I think I get what you're saying. Like,
no. Like
when you're
people are
driving
like
down the road-
living.
Yeah, when you're driving down the road, you look at all the other cars,
Mhm.
and then to you, they're just other people on the road who will piss you off
Yeah.
or make you happy. But if you think about it, there's someone in that car driving that car who has their own life that's completely separate from
And they're
yours.
going somewhere. Like where are they going?
From somewhere. They're going for somewhere. They got a reason behind
They
it.
ain't going and looking for the drip.
They're
They
going.
going for the
They're
drip.
going for the drip.
When you're driving on the road, you've probably passed, wanted criminals,
Mhm.
people in the FBI.
Yeah.
I've passed Trump before and Obama.
Obama Drive.
Obama.
Bugna.
I mean, the people you pass all live their own lives that are completely separate from ours, and we'll probably never know them.
Such a strange
Concept.
thought to me. Strange concept.
You
to
believe
me.
in soulmates?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that explains a lot.
Why? Why does that explain a lot, Zach? You want to elaborate?
It just explains why you're never gonna be able to date anyone.
Well, I'm
You're
sorry.
just
I
waiting for that certain someone.
well,
God
When you
damn.
could be fucking that Tinder bitch.
but I'm not out here to have sex, Zach. I'm out here looking for a relationship. Not gonna go.
You could be out there holding hands. with
Get in a fucking yeah.
No, but like,
You could be binge watching anime with a hot Asian chick right
well, maybe I would, but I need your help.
now. I bet.
Yeah. So Pog got taken away. Rip Pog.
Yes.
Yes.
Session.
So what do you think? What do you think about what they're doing right now with the new Pog?
I'm personally a fan.
You're a fan of new Pog?
I'm a fan of the new Pog because I think it does add a little bit more of that community feel to Twitch. Because, the only real differentiator between your emotes were, who you sub to and stuff. None of the emotes are really like crazy out there and cool. Like Pog was probably the most iconic from Twitch, I think. I think everyone would kind of agree on that. And I'm glad they kept the name and stuff, but I think that changing the emote every 24 hours to like someone else kind of adds like a bit of variety to it. You still get the same feeling of, you did something cool. Good job, Pog Champ. But, it gives more of a community feel rather than just Twitch. It gives less of the corporation feel and more of a community feel, in my opinion. So I'm a fan of
I
it.
see that, yeah. But sometimes you see them and you're like, who is this guy?
Oh, yeah, I have no idea who almost any of
Who
them
are you?
But I can respect them because they're pogging.
You can respect anyone who's pogging.
Like the Shaq Pog.
Yeah. Shaq Pog.
Check pog, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't come.
But you're also
Come.
no. Speaking of,
become.
you will become. We all here have we have all different tastes in video games.
I thought you were about to say we have different tastes in cum.
No, not that.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
Sheesh.
Sheesh.
So yeah.
So,
Yeah, we
and we're all gamers. Here we game.
are gamers.
What video games do you think are the best, and what don't you enjoy as much?
I don't play video games.
Well,
What are you talking about?
I don't play video games personally. I have a life, and I'm a player, not a gamer. I get chicks at the basketball court and at the gym, unlike you.
That's the cap, and we both know it.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, video games. For me, I think some of the best games ever made are usually story games, such as the Half-Life franchise, Portal franchise. I'm a big fan of those.
Skyrim.
Skyrim's a really good franchise. Fallout's pretty good.
It's actually called Elder
that's
Scrolls,
good, yeah.
Tyler.
Yes,
It's
yes.
actually called Elder Scrolls.
You know what I fucking mean.
Wait, what? What did you say it was?
Skyrim.
I just said Skyrim.
I said the Skyrim series.
I said
Yeah,
franchise
okay.
or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. What you
No, I
mean.
know. I was just fucking with you.
So I think there's story games that can be hit and miss. That all just depends on the game. In terms of esport games,
I wonder what
Oh,
which games you will say.
Counter-Strike good.
League of Legends. League of Legends.
League of Legends.
Bad.
I'm not a fan. like pretty much League of Legends simulator is just and
Yes, let me just sit.
I'm getting Baron. I'm getting down, power down. Baron. I got Baron.
Like that.
What's a Baron?
Yes, let me click and push spacebar.
Baron.
I'm going top. I'm going top. Let me jungle.
You're gonna give me top?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like
yeah.
I can respect people who are good at MOBAs like that because I tried League for a little bit and it's definitely complex. Like you need to know what you're doing to be good at it. I can respect it. I think that's something with most esport games. I can respect people who are good at them
Mm-hmm.
because most esport games take they take skill, they take a grind. League takes a grind. Dota, CS, those are the big three really. All three of those, you need to be grinding that game a lot to be actually good enough to be on a team.
Yeah, I see.
Other games such as I'll play like chill games here and there, like just relaxing. So racing games. iRacing obviously is a esport, so I guess that falls under the esport category. But like Wreckfest or Project Cars or Forza, those are all pretty relaxing games. I can get behind them. Minecraft, Roblox. You can kind of sit back in your chair, have a good time, and just relax and talk if you're playing the game with other people, which I like. I'm not sitting there. It's not like Counter-Strike where if I'm playing, Roblox with someone, I'm not making call outs the whole time. I'm having conversation.
Dude, I make call outs. Fuck you.
Honestly.
Yeah, we're Football Fusion.
Football Fusion.
Yeah.
Look left. I'm
Cut,
going right.
cut,
I'm
cut,
slant.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
but
tilted.
other than that, battle royales. That's an interesting one. Battle royales for me. I used to play them a lot. I played PUBG. I played some Fortnite. Like, for me, the issue with them is I'm a big first-person shooter kind of guy. I like shooting games in general. The problem with battle royales for me is that it does have a skill factor to it, but there's a lot more RNG into it, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of, oh wow, this guy's worse than me, but beat me because he managed to just luckily find this weapon or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of stopped playing battle royales. Let's see.
About cranking 90s, bro. Shut up.
Cranking 90s, yeah, building Fortnite.
Well, all you have to do is build and you'll be good.
Yeah, gotta build the fucking 5-star hotel in Trivago with Wi-Fi included, and I'll be good. But other games like massive multiplayer games, MMOs and stuff, I've never really gotten too into them. They've never been something that have been crazy interesting to me because I've always gotten into them way too late.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'm in this game. This person has something way, way better than me. Therefore, they're going to win and get more reward than I will get.
It's kind of like WoW.
Yeah.
There's so many.
It's just, you're already above me. You're just going to keep building a gap between your riches and my poverty.
That's why you get carried.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not trying to get carried. I'm trying to just play. I like games like Counter-Strike for the reason that everyone's on an even playing field.
Hmm.
You know, if you fuck up, it's your fault.
Yeah.
But my favorite video games, like you said, story games are really good. However, I think my favorites have to be multiplayer games because I don't really play video games to play video games. I play them to have fun with people that I know or like meet new people, which is why most of my Steam library is full of games like that I play with you guys, like for Roblox and
Stick fight.
Stick Fight. Ooh, that's a good one.
Roblox on
Oh,
Steam.
he hasn't played Stick Fight with us
No,
yet.
not Roblox and Steam. What's it called? And Minecraft and all that stuff. I think shooter wise, I really like shooters with a lot of movement based stuff because I just like the speed of it. Like if something's too slow, it'll bore me. I like being able to like move
Run and
around
shoot.
fast, run and gun.
I agree.
Yeah.
What games I don't really play like games like a whole lot. Like grind them. Never mind.
Cap.
That's Cap. Except for Destiny 2. But the
Chase.
I gotta do the raid.
listen, but
Chase.
here's the
Chase.
I didn't even
Yes.
say I gotta do the raid.
I did some calculations. the
yeah.
other night when I was getting here at Taco. You average 4 hours a day on Destiny 2.
But listen, here's
3 days, you have more hours on Destiny than I have on all of Steam. I also live in a dorm with no parents.
listen here, buddy. The reason I play Destiny so much is because I have people to play with. Like I've never hop on Destiny by myself.
That's cat.
I've hopped on Destiny by myself a few
Damn.
times.
Call it out. Call it
But
out.
a lot less. But I don't stand in there and grind on it just by myself. If I'm doing something, it's always with other people.
That's fair.
Because I'm there to talk to the people, have fun with them. If I'm doing it by myself, it's boring. And because I'm in that clan, it's a lot. Then people are always on that clan. I wonder if they're on right this second, except for right now. Strangely.
No, they're on. It's just they're probably doing their own shit.
I know,
Doing
but they're
your
not.
mom.
But it's usually when they're on VC is when I hop on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other games talk about? No. Half-Life, good game. Started playing it. Very fun.
Half-Life good game. Half-Life series amazing.
I'm a stream Half-Life. Watch it. Very fun. Die a lot. Suffering.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I would have to say my view on the games
Mhm.
because I do play story-based games like how they were saying, but I enjoy them, but I don't play them as much as most.
Mhm.
Mostly because of my love for multiplayer
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and how Tyler here is talking about the esports scene. That just brought up my past with the esports scene, and it was fun for the first while that you're playing because it's just tournament. You're playing with people that you enjoy playing with. If you win, you win. If you lose, oh well. You had fun playing in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But when it gets to the point where people are trying to get you into a higher portion of the esports scene, like actually getting signed to teams and shit, that's when it starts to go downhill when you're playing. Because then at that point, you're not playing for fun anymore. You're playing to like try and get paid for playing the game.
You're playing to compete.
Mhm.
You're playing to compete. So if you play,
That kind of thought process, like the competing stuff, that's all just based on if you're a competitive person, really, which is why I'm a big esport person, because I'm a competitive person.
Yeah.
So I've not.
That's why I grew up playing sports. I love basketball. You know, I want to be better at the things I do. So like when I play basketball, I keep working on my game. I want to be better at basketball. Counter-Strike, I keep working on my game. Even when I kind of quit the game for like a year and a half, I kept going in like, aim practices and stuff just here and there so I didn't lose my like feel for the game.
Yeah.
And even when I did get up to that level of joining like tournament teams and competing in like ESEA tournaments and all that, I was still playing with the people I wanted to play with, which was luckily for me. I know people that I enjoy playing with who are good enough to compete at that level. So it was a mixture of I'm playing with the people I want to play, and I'm getting that competitive bit out of it for myself. And if we win, I'm getting prize money. And if I lose, I don't lose anything. It's just
Yeah.
road
Oh.
for the tournament.
I wish it would have been like, because it was the same way for me where I didn't really have anybody that I enjoyed playing with, because for my esports scene it was Gears of War. Yeah, it was decent for the most part, because I would sometimes enjoy playing with the people. So like when I played with the people from like Envious or Echo Fox or Optic, that was fun. But then when you had to choose between what team you actually wanted to like compete for and play with, that's when it becomes a hard decision. Because it's either you're gonna pick yourself or they're going to pick for you. And that's how it was for Gears of War. And since I didn't pick, I got put on a team with people that I didn't enjoy playing with. And I quit. I didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
See, I'm very much the opposite. I play games to have fun. Like I'm
Yeah.
not. I'll try.
Competitive is very low.
I'll try my best, but I'm not there to be the best. I'm not there to grind and sweat and put in that much work into something. Like I'm there. That's why Valorant and CS. Well, mostly Valorant. I don't like Valorant. I can handle CS a bit more.
Uh,
Valorant is
Valorant.
that one is 50.
the issue with Valorant in my eyes is for competitive games like that, the only real time when it's going to be fun and competitive is when you are playing with a full team against a full team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's balanced. Otherwise, the problem with character-based games like that is these people could be a 5Q going up against you, have full strats ready to go based on the characters they're using, and can fuck you up easily because of that, because of how heavily the characters influence the game. That's why I enjoy Counter-Strike more, because I can play with 2 or 3 people like I did today with Jordan and Hunter. It was me, Jordan, and Hunter, and we ended up going down like 14-7, and then brought the game back and won 16-14. And we had a 3Q, which was us 3, and then the other 2 guys on our team were queued, and the other team had a 3Q and a 2Q. And despite them having a queue and them fucking us up the first half, I won't lie. It's a game where everyone's on an even playing field, and if you get momentum, you can bring it back. In Valorant, momentum doesn't really matter because their money system is a bit weird, and like if one person saves a round while everyone else buys, that person can buy everyone else the next round like really cheap guns. If
I
they're on,
don't care about winning. I just like shooting things.
yeah, fair enough.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think Valorant also has Overwatch's problem, is in that you have the meta. If you do not have the meta, you
Yeah.
cannot win.
Me and Tyler, was it last night when we were talking about it, Tyler? About the skill gap between
Yeah.
medium. So I noticed it in Overwatch and Valorant a lot, because those are the only 2 games that have like an actual huge skill gap between different ranks. Because in Overwatch you could be a diamond and you're playing against masters, and then sometimes, rarely, if you're a very high diamond, you'll play against a GM.
Mm-hmm.
And when that happens, even though you're a high diamond, you end up getting shit on because of how much the skill gap actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you first reach that rank, you're like, wow, I'm actually pretty good, and then you go against people in one of the highest ranks, and you're like, wow, this is not what I was expecting for the skill gap. And then the same thing, the Valorant has the same problem, because when you're an immortal and you're playing against immortals and radiants, sometimes if they're low radiants, they'll be on the same level as you and they'll be even playing field. But once you actually reach Radiant, you're no longer playing against Immortals. It's just all the highest rank against each other. And then you play against the people that have been the Radiant for the entire season, and it's the skill gap between you and them is huge.
That's pretty much going back to what I said last night. To bring it up here, is Valorant's ranking system is too easy. Games like Counter-Strike and Valorant, one thing that's big in esports is consistency. You can be a great player, but if you're inconsistent, you're not going to be that great.
Yeah.
That's something I used to struggle with in Counter-Strike, because I could be really, really good one game and drop a 40 bomb, and the next game I would drop 7 kills, and I'd get shit on. And because of that, those games I'm playing good, I'm playing like I'm at a DMG level, like one of the highest ranks in the game.
Yeah.
But the games I'm playing bad, I'm playing like one of the lowest ranks in the game. Therefore, my rank kind of averaged out to the middle. And then as I continued playing, the consistency got better. And what I noticed is in Counter-Strike, you don't really get unfair matchups. It's just the fact that that person is having a good game and you're having a bad game. It's not, oh, this person shouldn't be in this rank. It's, they're having a good game, they're hitting their shots, it happens to everyone. Or you're having a bad game, you're missing your shots, it happens to everyone. It's not a matter of, oh, the ranking system is really fucked. It's just they're having a good day.
Or I think
Oops, sorry, Paco.
I think another one that has like a pretty decent ranking system, even though I believe it's still in beta, is Rainbow Six Siege, because it's the same as what Tyler was just saying, where it's the consistency. It's not about whether something's meta or someone's better than you. It's the consistency and how you play.
Yeah. It's just like that in sports, for example. There are people like Russell Westbrook in the NBA who one night can shoot like 70% and drop a 40 bomb, and drop like a 40 bomb triple double, and then the next night, brick all his threes, shoot 20% from the field, and have like 12 points. It's just a matter of consistency. Yes, he may be he may be a top player in the league, but consistency, it happens to everyone. No matter if you're the best in the world or the worst in the world, your games are going to be different. You're either going to have an on game or an off game, or you'll play right in the middle. You'll play average for your standards, so to say.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it's the opposite. Like when it comes to like ranking systems, like you can play like Valorant had an awful ranking system. Like we would play against people in like gold, while we'd be in silver, and then those gold people would suck, and we'd do a lot better than them. Especially when it came to people who played Sage in Valorant.
Yeah.
Like I could heal and do all that stuff, and none of it counts. Like as a support player for Overwatch and Valorant, like it doesn't matter what you like, your healing stats or your defense stats or anything like that. If you do not, even if you run out and have like the worst KD but have a lot of kills, even though you have a lot of deaths, that'll still get you up in the ranking system more than it would if you have less deaths and less kills but barely any deaths.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing with Valorant is, like I said, with consistency and stuff, and their ranking system being too easy, if you have a good game or you're having a good day, in one day you could rank up 5 ranks easily.
Yeah.
There's a day I ranked up 4 times in one day playing 3 games. Like I was just having a really good day. I was shitting on people. And then the next day I do bad and I had one bad game and I dropped a rank. Like it's not really settling in. Like the ranks don't settle. They're always changing, which is an issue, because once you get to the top, there's nowhere else to go. So they can't match you fairly once you reach the top.
Yeah.
Which is the issue.
Yeah. That's how you're talking about how like the games matter. It's the same for in Siege. Because one day I was playing, and this was before I started hitting Diamond and Platinum. I was playing from Silver, and one day I ranked up from Silver 3 up to Gold 2. And then out of that was, I think, out of 18 matches I played that one day, I lost one match in Gold 2, and I went down to Gold 3, and it's just... That's when I started noticing that, like, the higher rank you get, especially now since I'm playing in higher ranks, from like Platinum 2 to Platinum 1, you'll be getting about maybe on a good day you'll get maybe like 8 to 11 MMR if you win a match. And then if you lose, you'll lose like 30. That's something they have to work on because that just doesn't make sense.
My favorite game is Clash of Clans.
No, it's not. Zach.
Honestly, I agree. I'm a big fan of Clash of Clans.
Yes, we know.
I like
No,
the aspect
not
of
again.
being able to tag
Not
down all
again. No.